No, we do not.
He really was a free child.
I mean, we don't do that though. So you calling me? So I'm gonna put this battery in your back? Like, nah, we not doing that. I get it. Feel the feelings. Go through the entire cycle of filtering him out, because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna filter him out. Put the pen down and live your life. You know what I'm saying? Because life is too short to be caught up on something that was that quick. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, maybe right now is not your moment. So, I mean, all you can do now is give him time. Because if he's not reacting to you or speaking to you or whatever like that, especially when it comes to Leos, I'm giving you for the father code insight right now. And he happens to be a Leo too, so yeah. What happens with us when we're emotional, think of a lion. They have a den. That's where they retreat to like build themselves back up. So him staying away from you is not along the lines of like no sign of disrespecting you or not acknowledging you, but he's at a place where he has to deal with his own emotions. And usually we tend to do that within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see the big personality out in front, center all the time. But inside that person is, I wouldn't say like a frightened little boy, but you know, he's got to deal with his own shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you think I hurt him?
I think both parties are hurt. When you get to a point where you are relating with someone on a constant basis, and all of a sudden there's like a cutoff, and both parties are responsible, because you just can't say it's one side. I heard earlier you said, you know, you apologized to him because you hurt, blah blah blah, and you did like this, but it takes two. You know what I'm saying? For him not to be talking to you and you've been avoiding him as well, like.
Because he said stuff that's in his phone. What I look like? I have that much self-respect and not be stupid. So I'm not gonna be as a rebound.
Where you speaking from is not. You call it self-respect, but that's your ego. You're not gonna let your ego be hurt right now. Like, you're not gonna do that. However, the self-respect in that, like I said, is right now you should be embracing what you're feeling, and you're doing that. But I don't want you to feed into giving this situation or this person dominion or power over you when you're caught up in the loss of someone, to the point where you just can't eat and you can't breathe.
And all that, like, they ain't doing that. Nah, not after 30 days, yo. Shit.
I'm not doing that. But it's like, the 30 days, yeah, I understand, like, but I literally wrote that poem 2 days ago. So it's like, I'm just now starting to embrace, like, because me and my seatmate had an argument or whatever, right? And like, if I was in my right state of mind, like not emotionally like caught up, I wouldn't understand where she was coming from when she did get loud with me. But of course, me and my ego and all that stuff that was building up, of course I'm gonna yell back. So it was like a screaming match, right? And so it's like when I yelled at her and I got so loud, like she even looked at me and she was like, what? Like she was confused, because in the back of my mind, I knew she didn't mean to like come at me. She was just angry, and her voice still stayed up where it was at when she was yelling beforehand. So, and I realized, I was like, that was too much anger in there. And I'm like, she told me after we talked it out, she's like, I thought I've been wanted to like be mad, like you were mad at me for a long time, because the way you came out was like, you've been wanting this. And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, dang, like I do have a lot of pent up feelings, you know? And so like, that's when that night I was just like, I just need to write. And like, I was trying to get to the root of like, what am I really upset about? And I'm angry, and I'm scared, and I'm upset. And so it's all these emotions, and that turns into just anger. So I'm writing a paper, and it's about confusion, how society, when they get confused, they get scared, and scared turn to anger, because they're angry at what they don't know. You know what I'm
saying? But that's what you're hitting on the great point. The element that creates anger, like the root cause of everything, is fear. Yes, is fear. False evidence appearing real. Yes.
Oh, so fear is an accident?
99% of things that you fear almost will never occur. That's facts.
So fear is an acronym.
Well, it's an acronym that somebody added to. I don't think it's like defined anywhere. I think this is Ebonics, and we just taking it to another level and breaking it down. So yeah, we created an acronym right now on the show. That's what it means. False evidence appearing real. 95% or 99% of the stuff that we fear, yeah, we having a moment, that we fear never occurs. And you said something earlier, like the fear comes from not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and because you don't know, rather than looking at the positive of it all, we look at the negative, and that negative just continues to grow and grow and grow and grow. But in relation to this dude, like I was saying, like the poem is dope. If writing is your vessel or your vehicle to express your emotion, and it seems to be right now, continue to fucking do that shit. Like, for real. I mean that with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best movies, the best songs, the best books come from people tapping into that emotion and expressing it so other people can relate. Because what you're saying right now, there got to be like 100,000 million girls out there experiencing the same thing that you're going through right now. In college, trying to figure out themselves. They don't know if they're in a relationship, they're not in a relationship. They don't know what their worth is, especially for those that don't have fathers in their lives. Like, it's important that, you know, if you don't get it from your biological, that there's at least some kind of male energy that you is trusting and loving to you to let you know what's up, yo. Because, I mean, dudes are simple. It is really not that hard. I mean, it's true. And the reason why we're so simple is we're trained to be simple. You guys, women are coddled. They're allowed to express their emotion. They can cry whenever they want to. If they want to date another girl, that's accepted. Like, when it comes to the whole flip side, nah. So a lot of times we're like built to be soldiers when that's not real. We got emotions too. You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely tell you, if he made any kind of impact on you the way you made an impact on him, then you're not forgettable. So if you need that reassurance, I can tell you that right now. And I'm not being biased with my daughter. I just know what it is. Like, I've been there. I've been that dude on the other end. Like, I'm feeling some girl, then something happens, and because I'm fearful of how far this relationship can go, I cut it. I use the first bad situation and blow it up to make it worse than what it is, because the situation that y'all going through is really not that deep.
It really
is. And so he's doing this on
dramatic like that.
And since we're talking about fear, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm relating with being fear. Like I said, if you meet a girl, you liking her, blah blah blah, but you're not sure if you're ready to commit to something real or official, that you use the first
the first thing that I can really mess up on is blown out of proportion. Girls do that too. I can't even fake, because if you really don't want to be with somebody and you're just like, alright, I'm done. But the thing is, that's different though, because when girls do it, or at least in cases that I have seen girls, or I'm not gonna lie, personally, I've done it myself. Like, it's like I don't want to be with you anymore. Not scared of being with you, because most girls, well, me at least, if I don't want to be with you, I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't see you like that. Or I'm just gonna stop texting you. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I'm just gonna be friendly with you. Like, you're gonna know I don't want to be with you. But if I'm with you and I don't want to be with you anymore, but then it's like, you ain't doing nothing wrong, so I can't say, oh, you did this wrong, blah blah blah. The first thing you do that's like even close to being a little bit wrong, I'm gonna blow it up. Like, you didn't text me back at 5 o'clock. Well, now you don't care about me.
Yeah, that right there.
I'm saying, Isis, when you look at the big picture of certain situations and you frame it so that you can understand like what's really happening right now. Now that you know that he's probably fronting, he's not ready to be in anything. He's young, so you know he's still got that. Let me run around and basically try to conquer everything I can get my hands on. Phase that some of us go through. Not all of us, but some of us go through that. I call it a blessing in disguise that it did end, because now you're not going to be a part of that cycle. Said I couldn't wait to hold you now. I just ain't got the page to hold you.